Hold up.
I'm
Ready?
going live. Go ahead. Go ahead. You do it then.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake.
Are you frozen?
No, you were.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Shelly Line and V-Love Bird. Shelly Line and V-Love.
Hey, Facebook.
Hi,
Happy
everybody.
Monday. There. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Shelly Live and V Love Bird. So happy to have you all today.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing.
You don't sound like your chipper little self.
Did I not sound happy when I said that? Hi,
No.
everybody. No? Well, hi, everybody. Does that sound better? Welcome to Shelly Live and V Love Bird.
There you go. Now she bet, y'all.
Hmm.
We're
We're
gonna let
going
a
to
few more
dive
people
right in.
get on.
Yes, that's what we're going to do.
We do have some previous comments.
Probably could read some of those. Some of those were interesting.
Jeffrey said, yes, I could, but it would be hard, but prayer works.
I agree.
uh Greg said, yes, sex isn't everything. It's way more deeper than just sex. To be able to join mind, body, and soul is key. Tina said, get starting over gets rough. Uh Sam said he'll save his for the show. uh
Which
hey girl, girl said, yeah, the hell with 1 year. I'm good. Hey Orlando.
terrible.
Why is that terrible? Okay, y'all, we're going to jump right into this. So, today's topic is, would you continue to have or stay in a relationship without sex? Well, Shelly Live, we're going to start that one off with you today.
Sure. I
What's
could
wrong
be
with
just as
you?
I could be just as celibate as I want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could. I could not do the sex thing in a relationship. I think, like I always say, it's about vibing with somebody. If it's about other stuff besides sex, sex always comes eventually. It shouldn't be like the number one topic though. I don't
Yeah,
think.
I hate I missed you too, Orlando. Well, I think when you're dating somebody and you're not having sex, one, I think it's a good thing too, because it gives you the opportunity and the chance to get to know that person. Because once you throw sex into the mix, stuff start getting confused, people start misreading feelings and all that type of stuff. So shut up, Bruce. Yes, I
Hey,
can. And
Bruce.
I have plenty of times. But no, it's I think it's a good thing. It can be a good thing. Now when it come up to the point to where you're ready and that person still is not ready, then I think that's where a problem could come in. After you've
I
been,
agree with
been
that.
spending so much time together, and then, after so long, you do know each other well enough to, to get to that point. But if they're still saying no, I still want to wait, I still want to do this, then if you're on another page now and you're ready for that, ready to make that move, then I think, that's going could possibly cause some problems. I mean, it could. But
Could
I
you
could be
do
in
it?
a relationship without sex for so long, not the whole time, but for so long.
Let me ask you a question. Could you date somebody and not have sex with them until you committed to them?
Yeah, I could do that easy. Sex doesn't drive me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Greg said, it's deeper and it's the bigger picture. Cause for one, you can knock yourself off. Two, you could get some sex when you can't get nothing else. Buddha, I already know you can't do it. You can't go 5 minutes without some. So that ain't even a question for you. That's nice, brother.
Well, Buddha,
Yeah.
looks like you
So
will not. You will be
we know
having
what
sex.
cloth we cut from. So we know that ain't about to happen. So yeah, but I mean I could easy. It wouldn't bother me. But now if it be him and I get to the point where I want it, then I'm gonna say, look, we're gonna have to reevaluate this because I don't wanna. I wouldn't say if you're committed already, you know what I'm saying? But if you just seeing this one person and then you like, look now, I done did this enough by myself, you know what I'm saying? So I just tell you, look, I'm ready for it. I want it, and if you don't want it, then I might have to just move on. That's just me.
To the point. To the point. To the
I mean, for
point.
real, I'm telling you. That's even like being in a relationship with somebody and you're more sexual than they are. That could be a problem in itself. Hey, Anthony. But yeah, that could be a problem too.
Yeah. Looks like all this stuff can be problems. It
It
looks like
can.
it all leads to a problem.
But it could work for or against you in so many ways. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on the
Could you,
person.
well, could you marry somebody being celibate? Like if you were celibate, like the whole, just say you dated somebody and they was like, I want to be celibate till we get married. Could you do that?
I would first. I had to see it to make sure it worked first. And if it
Well,
works, you have
you
to
can see
do
it
it.
and it can still be horrible.
Yeah, it could be horrible, but you could be taught. You could teach them. After that point, I just want to make sure it worked.
Alrighty then.
Because, that I ain't going to tell it. Never mind. It didn't happen to
Then why
me.
bring it up?
Okay. It happened to a friend of mine. She waited, got married, and did that, stayed celibate till they got married. Got married. The sex, she said, was horrible. His dick didn't half work. Well, I don't think it did at all. And,
She married
eventually,
him?
yeah, no, they ain't married no more. But
I
eventually
imagine
you
not.
get tired of somebody, performing oral sex on you. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, I told her, I said, you waited all that time for that. You know what I'm
For it to
saying?
be
Like,
terrible.
huh?
I said for it to be terrible. Yeah, that could be a little shocking.
She said it was horrible. She said it was awful. Anthony said, would you buy a car before you test drive it? Nope. Mm-mm.
It's not the
No.
same, Anthony.
We're talking about body parts.
Yeah, we're not talking about cars. Of course, you got to test drive a car, but I mean, just say, that goes back to the Bible. Had people not been having sex from the beginning, they'd know they two virgins and they just coming together, just doing what they do. But now, sex is like the forefront of everything. It's almost draining.
I met we had went to this they had like a little strip thing downtown one night, and this little was a little white girl. She was 18 or 19, and her friends brought her out for her bachelorette party for the little strip thing. And
Mhm.
she was getting married the following week. Her and her fiance were virgins. They both young and everything. So I guess that's when you have to teach yourself or ask questions from other people. Go watch some porn or do whatever you got to do, but you got to make it happen.
I
So
guess.
it
I
just depends.
guess. I think it's just way overrated.
It is,
I do.
but you still like it. It could be overrated, but you still like it when you're doing it and when you get it and when you want it, you want it.
Well, they got all these things you can use these days. You really don't need it.
Hi, Lamar. Lamar said
Hey,
sex
Lamar.
plays a great part in a good relationship. It does, but we're talking about like getting to the point, because that's what people have gotten away from. Because a lot of times people now, they have sex before you even know the person's last name. And then once you do that, then it just turns into a sexual relationship and you don't get to try to know the person. What is wrong with you?
What
You
do
just
you
act
mean it's
off today. You acting
not?
kind of off. You miss me, don't you? You
Oh
miss me,
yeah,
don't you? I know
that's
it.
what it is. I
Yeah, she
do.
goes into a depression when I ain't around her.
I'm
That's
into
all.
a. She's not by my side. What you drinking on? Look like Long Island iced tea.
Some red wine. I like red wine. That's my food for today because I still haven't eaten. I haven't had an appetite at all.
Would you like some of my fruit that I'm going to be eating in like 2 seconds?
What is it? If it's bananas, no.
Watermelon.
Uh
Watermelon.
yeah, it's almost out of season for that. But anywho, y'all.
Hmm.
So say Lamar said she said it's overrated. When was the last time she had some? I'm sorry.
Well,
When
that's
was
probably
the
the
last time
problem.
you had some?
Mm, been a while. It's been a while by choice though.
What's a while?
A too damn long while. How about that?
What's a while?
9 months.
Now I believe you lying.
9 months. 9 or 8 months or something like that. 9 months, I
I
think.
believe you lying.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I'm so here. But I don't really want none right now though.
You
Hmm.
know, that's the last thing on my mind, honestly. Because like I just said, you can get that when you can't get nothing to eat. I
And
ain't
that's
never
kind of
worried
how I
about no
feel about it.
shit.
Maybe if I was pressed, it might be different. But because I'm not, it's like, what for? I mean,
Right.
what am I doing it for? Because I just need to break
Mhm.
myself off. I do it myself.
I'm at the point like if I'm doing it just to get the feeling away, I can do that for myself. I don't have to be
Exactly.
with somebody to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like now if I'm wanting it for companionship and all this type of stuff, then that's different. But that sex is just something that has never driven me. So that's not a big deal for me. Because like you said, you can get that when you can't get nothing else. Aunt said, damn,
Mhm.
Shelly, 9 months. Shit. They're going to dust some cobwebs off that thing in another week.
Trust me. Trust me, it works fine, Anthony. I'm well aware
But
that it works fabulously.
men really think that women have to have some sex. Like if you with somebody and you just choosing not to deal with them at that point, they swear you're doing it somewhere else. Now we always say if the man ain't getting it from us, he getting it from somewhere, which is 9 times out of 10 is true. He could be getting it from you and still somewhere else. But women, a lot of us don't work like that. Because I always say that's the least of my worries.
You like, when you like, I don't even want to use the word dating, but when you like kicking it with people, girl, if I run around here sleeping with everybody I kick it with, I'd be just a little hoe, wouldn't I? So I just
Men
figure
do it all the time.
keep my keep my goodies to thyself right now. So
Aunt
that's
said a nigga
serious.
got Aunt said a nigga got to work out trying to fuck with you.
Anthony has
Roger,
nothing to do with that.
right. Roger said, hell, most women can go about 2 or 3 years.
I'm telling you, my girlfriend's at 10. She's
I've
at 10
gone a
years.
long, I've gone a long time without it.
I think as
Like a
long as I've
long,
went it,
long time. years without.
Longest that I've went was probably about 2 years, 2 year marker.
I went a long time without it too.
But
Um,
now, mm-mm.
Roger said, "How with me, Shelly laugh."
Huh?
He said, "How can you go 2 or 3 years with and you got him?"
Okay, Roger. Roger, stop.
Lamar said, "Very true, but your body needs that strong." Okay.
I
Hey,
know that's a strong headache.
Adria. Adria said, "Hi guys, I've done 5 years. After my husband passed, I didn't date at all." That's understandable, Adria, because a lot of times women just don't know when. I think for your case, this is my opinion. I don't know because I haven't experienced it. I think that when you lose somebody like that, by death or something, it's just harder. And then you're worrying about if people gonna say, "Well, she dating too soon and he just passed," or he did, you know what I'm saying, or
Hmm.
she just passed and he got somebody already. I think that comes into play a lot, other than your mental state too. But you know, like like we were saying, when people pass away, like we were talking about your mama, she ain't never gonna date nobody else.
My mother ain't
If
never
she
gonna
do
have
that,
sex.
it's a miracle. My mama
She's
never
not.
did.
She's never
My,
going to.
my mama never did either. She was like, mm-mm, and it's just when it's just that one person for them, and that's old school. That's
Their
that one
soulmate.
person.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's
Yeah.
old school though. Hey, this new school, you be in the grave, one foot in, and the other one still out. And they already doing. They already moved on to the next one.
My mama said, "I've been a virgin for years." She used to tell me.
Don't bother me none the
Uh,
least. Hey,
but
Pam.
yeah. So, are you dating now, Adria? He said, "Aunt said, not a hoe, just experienced." Roger
Ah, I like how you put that. Thank you.
said, "You can hoe with him."
You and me choke on my watermelon.
I didn't say it. Roger said it.
And so crazy. Some people will get me and won't even know what to do with me. That's the problem. And I don't want to be disappointed. So I figure just hold my little, hold myself out till I'm ready.
Yeah,
Huh?
that's true. Hey, Pamela. Pamela said, "What about people that sleep together but they don't like each other?" And that happens a lot.
A
But
lot.
then, you sleep with that person knowing y'all can't stand each other. And then when you done, you looking at each other like you just hate yourself, or you feel disgusted, or you know what I'm saying, something like that. I
Rubbing
don't
your
I don't
body
like
in the
that feeling.
shower, you be like, oh, what did I do?
I don't like that
But
feeling. I don't like.
but a lot of people break up and they like the sex and they still have sex. I don't get it, but they do.
Yeah, all the time.
I wouldn't
I
want to
can't
see
do
anybody
that.
like that. I couldn't
I
do
don't
it.
want to have sex with you after it's over, cause
I think that's
but you're
gross.
gonna be calling, asking me what I'm doing, what I'm doing, and no, it wasn't like that. We was just having sex. That's it. So I don't want to do that. Hi, John. John said sex is mental. Too many people focus on the physical aspect of sex and not aware that their drive is coming from a mental state. Yeah, I can agree with that, John.
True.
Lamar said, "You don't know what Miss Betty doing when you're not around." Not Miss Betty. Hey,
No.
Rhonda. Andrea said, "Yes, I am. I've been with him for 2 years." Well, good for you. I'm happy for you. I'm glad. And she said, "Oh God, that was a long time," because she said her husband passed in 2013. So that's been a minute.
So you've
I'm
given the
sure.
new guy some, I'm sure.
Boy, I bet he happy because you've been backed up for a long time, Rhonda. Adria, unless you like me and Shelly, we got boxes and boxes of toys and stuff. But
You
other
look, you
than
could have
that,
made an old baby. You go that long, you produce kids. If you ain't got
yeah. Pamela said, "Could it be a bad habit?" What do you mean, Pamela? Like going back to somebody you don't like, but the sex is good? Yeah,
no, they just got good dingling. That's all.
yeah, they
They
got
just
good
got
thing,
some
but
good stuff.
everything. Adria said, "Yes, honey, in all caps."
I
I know
mean,
that's
really,
right.
they just got some good stuff.
Everybody
You
getting
gotta keep
good,
away
Adria.
from them.
Huh?
You just keep away from them
Huh? Oh, you
when
talking
you
to
break up.
Pamela?
Yeah, when you break up with them, you keep going back for the sex. You just got to stay away from them, Pamela.
To me, that's like a drug. Like You know it's bad for you, but you got to keep on going to get it. She said it's safe, and that makes sense, Pamela. You know what you
Yeah.
get, and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, you know you don't like the person. But if you're gonna do that, just cut off all feelings, and it's just sex. That's just what it is. Forget you don't like them. Forget all the other stuff. Just like, look, we just fucking. That's it, and it's a wrap. It ain't no
It
attachment.
sounds so bad.
But
So
that's
have you ever been sprung on somebody like that where you're not with them and you just keep wanting to have sex with them?
Aunt said he like women with bad habits. I bet you do.
Hmm.
I bet you do. Sam,
Yeah.
hey Sam. Sam said,
Hey,
well,
Pamela.
well. Pamela said, hallelujah. But you know what? It's a difference too now. Like she said, she's safe. She knows she's safe with him. She ain't got to worry about diseases and all this other stuff. So maybe they just hooking up doing that with each other. They may go see somebody else, but when they get to that part, the sexual part, it's just with them. So that's, I mean, hey, I'm all about safety. Sam said
I
sex
guess.
isn't everything, but we need affection. You can still be affectionate without having sex, Sam. That's easy. You can be
Just
intimate
hug
without
them a lot.
you can be intimate without sex.
You can grind. We're in high school. We would just grind.
I
Just
didn't do that in
grind.
high school.
We did a lot of grinding. I grinded a lot in high school. I was grinding. The act wasn't happening, but I was definitely grinding.
When you was little, you were supposed to be playing hide and go seek, but you be like playing hide and go get it and be rubbing your pants to death.
That's what we did. We grind. We grind a lot. We did a lot of grinding.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to it. Lamar said, "What about people who dated from high school and never been with no one else?" Well, if that's all you
That's awesome.
know, if it ain't
You
broke,
don't, you
don't
ain't
fix
missing, you ain't missing nothing. Yeah.
it. Right? If it's not broke, don't fix it. And then, if you've been with just one person your whole life,
My
do you
mom.
ever get curious about what it is that, and then say you decide to step out and that person just turn you out, do some shit you ain't never experienced before? How are you when you go back home to that person? You know what I mean?
What do you think about it? Like my mom never did, and ask her that all the time. I said, "Mom, you don't be like wanting to just think about it." She'd be like, "No." She's just like, "No, you're mine. If you only know one thing that's great, and it's good to you, you're not gonna just go out and be like, oh, let me test the waters over here." It's like if you're in just a regular relationship with someone and their stuff is really good, you don't just get curious out of nowhere.
You've
You
been
get
curious.
curious. You get curious when you allow your mind to drift.
I think the
That's
thought
what
is
I think.
always there.
I think that's just so mental. I just think it's about mind, honey.
It is mental, but still you be thinking like, dang, I wonder if this is all there is to it. And God forbid if they start watching some porn and see some stuff. But that's the stuff that you should experience with your partner. Don't go out seeking it from somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? If you're that curious. Because I mean, it's plenty of
Ask
stuff
your
to,
partner to say, "Would you try this for me, please?"
yeah, ask. But if they keep saying no, then oh well. I'm gonna skip that. But
Well, I guess one day you're gonna have to say yes on some things, Vaughn.
on what? I ain't gotta say yes on nothing. I want to.
I'm just messing.
Danny said yes, but how long are you talking about? It depends on the individuals, Danny. Some people give it 3 months, 6 months, a year, or some people just date, 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 date. And then I think in somebody's defense, male or female, if they're doing that, I think it's like a shield to keep them from getting hurt because they've been hurt so badly before from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to put out too much too soon. So they taking that time to try to feel, not only get to know you, but try to feel you out too. You know what I'm saying? So like if you have sex with somebody and then they just jump out and they just gone and then they decide to pop up whenever they want to and all that type of stuff. If you're making that person wait, they're interested, they're intrigued by like, what's next and how is it going to be? Their mind is going like, how is it going to be when we finally get to that point? You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a good thing if you wait. That's just me. I think it's a good
To
thing.
some degree, yeah, I think you should. I
But
think,
some people,
especially if you're, I think you should wait if you're randomly dating people. You know what I mean? Like if you're
definitely.
dating a lot of people at one time, I don't think I wouldn't anyway. I don't think you should just be jumping off in bed with everybody. I just think that
No,
at some point would be gross.
definitely not. And see, my thing, I'm not a cheater. For one. I don't, I can't just go sleep with somebody and go home to somebody else. That's just never been my
Say, hey,
thing.
honey, I'm home.
Huh? What you
I
say?
can't do that. I would look guilty. I'm sorry. You
Yeah, I'm like,
probably better
no.
tell on my face that I was guilty. Like, oh, she guilty. What she do? He touching me,
What
and be
he
like,
said,
oh, don't
this
touch
is a good one. He said, someone has to give or else something is not right. Not necessarily, William. Like I said, a person can be guarding their heart and their feelings. It's why they're making a person wait because they've been hurt so bad. They want to make sure the next time they give themselves to somebody, that's the person that they're going to be giving it to for a long, long time, as opposed to just giving it and then somebody just start doing whatever they want to do. Lamar said, I believe most women get caught up too fast and fall too hard. Well, Lamar, if you was dealing with me, you would know I'm not one of those women.
it. There you go. Depends on who you're rolling with, Lamar.
Look, I'll be like, feelings? What? Nah, bro. We can't do feelings. No.
Look, how you lay your cards on the table is how this is rolled.
Yeah, we ain't doing no feelings. Not like that. Now, if I like you, I genuinely like you, but you're gonna know how I feel because I'm gonna tell you from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I don't like give out false pretenses or wanna, act like I want something that I don't want. You know what I mean? So like as to lead a person on. You know what I'm saying? And if you come to me, you think you're gonna get some right then and there, unless I want to do it to myself, wrong answer, wrong play. No, we're not doing it. But anywho, let's see.
Hold on a second. I got to come on for 1 minute.
Okay, go ahead. Hey, Jeffrey. Orlando said it's kind of like the 90-day rule. I guess you could say that, Orlando. According to Steve Harvey, you're supposed to wait. But even still, if a person is expecting something in those 90 days, a lot of people will conform and do whatever they got to do for them 90 days. And then once they get it after them 90 days, they ghost. Or they start doing what they always do with everybody else. So, excuse me, y'all. With that 90-day rule, that's to me, that's kind of iffy because it depends on the person, because a person will wait you out. If a person wants something bad enough, they will wait you out. If it's 90 days, 60 days, 120 days, whatever. If they want it, especially a man, if they want it, they're going to pursue you until what they want. And once they get what they want, they may stay or they may go. It just depends on how well you've got to know each other over that course of time. So it just depends. But I'm a firm believer in doing what makes you happy. People say or turn their nose up to people that do one night stands and all this type of stuff. Look, you all adults. If that's what you feel like doing, that's you, that's your life, that's your body. Do what you want. Who cares what somebody else say? But at the same time, we get labels when men don't. A man can be a dog 24/7, but if a man knows that you might sleep with somebody and go about your day or whatever, we're labeled as hoes. And that's just that double standard, but it actually goes both ways. So, we all know the old saying, you can't do what a man can do. That's some bullshit too, to me. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? My used to say, no, we can't do what men do because we do it better. And I believe that part. Okay. But it's you just do what you want to do. If that's what you want to do, if you don't want to have sex with somebody, you don't have to. If you choose to wait, that's your choice as well. You don't have to conform to what everybody thinks or the status quo is for somebody. Do what is best for you at the time. It may not be what am I trying to say? It may not be politically correct, but that if that's what you want, shit, do it. It's you. It's your life. Who cares what somebody else think about it? Especially if you don't plan on having something with that person. Let me switch our sides, y'all. Hold on.
We're on the wrong side of the screen.
Yeah.
She's moving us around.
But yeah,
There we
Orlando
go.
was saying it's kind of like the 90-day rule. And I said, it just depends on what a person wants. So you can't um base what you're doing around what everybody else is thinking. You have to do what you feel is best for you. So if you feel like you want to wait for however long that is, that's your choice. If you feel you like you want to sleep with that person that same day or whatever you meet, that's also your choice. Who's to say?
True.
And,
You're grown.
yeah, that's what I said. We're all adults. So, people are so quick to judge and turn their nose down at people. Like, if you wait, that's an issue for somebody. If you give it up too soon, that's an issue for somebody. It's all about what you want for yourself. Point blank, period.
True.
Hey, Kevin.
I
Kevin,
agree.
Kevin said, at this point in my life, sex isn't that important to me. I really, really enjoy the intimacy connection with a person. If sex happens, cool. But if it doesn't, I can wait. Cool. That's good, Kevin. Because some people you don't want to sleep with, you just enjoy the company.
True.
So hey, whatever floats your boat. Jeffrey said, you better say so. Orlando said, yep. He also said, I ain't never considered a one night stand a hoe. I considered that woman as a go getter. Okay.
I like
Orlando, you
that.
so
It's cute.
crazy. Um, let's see. Anthony said, sometimes a woman making a man wait can actually help a relationship. It gives him a chance to know the real you and for you to know him. That's what I said earlier too, Anthony. But again, it's all in what a person wants for themselves. You know what I'm saying? And it's also knowing your worth too. Because if he can't wait, then he ain't the one for you, or she ain't the person for you. If that's your
I
choice
agree.
and you dead set on, listen, I want to get to know you. I want, this, and that, or whatever. And if he sticks around and he waits, but I was saying earlier when you were off, when Orlando brought up the 90-day rule, I said men can be patient when it's something they want. And they'll stick
Right.
around them 90 days. And when them 90 days hit and you give up the draws, he might be gone or start doing the stuff that
He
he
might
always
leave.
did with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I just, to me, that rule is out the window. I'm all about doing what you feel is best for yourself. If you want to wait, wait. If you don't want to, don't. To me, it's just plain simple.
Had that talk before.
You can have it, but that don't mean that's going to apply.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen in the heat of the moment. True.
Right.
Like you can be around somebody to just make your whole body go woo. But then, if you're like, I read the Steve Harvey book, and that was one of the things he talked about, like, women giving up their goods too soon. Like if you just throw it out there as the first thing on the table, what else do they have to look forward to
That's
after
what we
that?
were
You should,
just talking about.
yeah, something you should just hold on to for just a little bit.
But that's what we were talking about when Orlando brought up the 90-day rule, and I was talking about the Steve Harvey book. You were gone during that time. But that's what I'm saying. Steve Harvey could say that, the 90-day rule or
Mhm.
whatever, that gives you time in 3 months to know somebody. But in them 3 months, how often are you seeing that person? How often are you just counting the 90 days in between all the time that you see each other? See, the 90 days could end up being 6 months because you may not see that person but a few times a
Person
month.
a lot. I get what you're saying. That makes
You know what I'm
sense.
saying? That's what I mean when I say that, y'all. Pamela said, someone in my past tried to justify men's behavior by explaining testosterone. Pamela. Uh, I ain't even going to answer that because we already know what that is, child. He just wants some extra ass and
Very
do
true.
what he want to do when he want to do it. Hey, Trina. Let's see here, you guys. Hey, Manissa. Manissa said, nope, not gonna happen, or I will get me. All
Okay,
right.
Manissa.
And she ain't lying. But that's what I'm saying. It's choice. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some men now. It ain't just about the women, about the ladies. Some men will hold out and wait and wait and wait,
Hmm.
especially if they're religious, or into the church. So they say.
Okay.
But you know, they'll like my cousin was on the other night and she was talking about this dude and he was like kind of talking about he see her as an angel, but he's having lustful thoughts. Pick your poison. You
He's
ain't
saying both.
church on this, but you want some ass. And just say it is what it is. Period. So I ain't with all that extra stuff. So Anthony said, my thing is sexing your mind first. I need to make sure your ass ain't crazy. Right.
Stimulating the
Right.
brain. I agree. I agree with you, Anthony.
Manissa said, oh, he gonna wait. But once it's on, it's on. Exactly. That
Yeah.
part. Because I think the waiting and all the built up anticipation, you know what I'm saying? Unless when you do get it, it's terrible. And I think a lot of men want to hold out too because they know their sex is bad. Or they might have a
You
smile.
think a man knows when his sex is bad? Really?
Yeah. Well,
Because I think all men think their
yeah.
sex is the bomb.
No. Some know
I've
it.
never met a guy that just is just gonna say like I don't really have sex good. Like I have never met someone who just gonna say that my sex is not that great.
He might not say it's not good, but when y'all finish, it might be like, you gonna leave me now.
Well, yeah, that may be a key factor. But I
No,
mean,
but you know.
I think the first time anyway for most people, when they're doing it the first time, you're trying to bring your best game forward. You might be nervous, you might be having butterflies all in your stomach. Who God
Mhm.
knows what people go through. But people get different vibe without now. There's those moments where you just touch somebody and your whole skin jump off into them.
Yeah. Don't be playing with nobody about just let me touch it. Just let me lick it. Just let me do
Let
it.
me look at it
No,
on the inside
that's not
and
gonna
pull
work.
it back up.
No, that's not gonna work.
I have to
Especially if
see
you
it
get a
though.
woman
I
and
have
she
to
been
always see it first. I'm sorry. I'll be asking people, can I see it? What it look like?
just cause it look good or good don't mean
I
that it's
mean, at
good
least I
for
can get an
you.
idea in my brain. I'd be like, let me can I see it? I want to see what it
But
look
like
like.
I said, you could always teach a person what you like, you know.
Yeah.
And he
If
could have been with
they're
some
not
people.
stubborn to teaching, because you can tell somebody that you're showing them something, they take that so offensively, especially men. Their egos be way over there.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta let a person know up front. Listen, I'm like this. I ask for what I want. I tell you what I like, and if you ain't doing it right, I will guide you into that direction, and I will tell you.
I'm gonna
And
help you.
so, therefore, when it happens, that person is not offended because you already told them. You know what I'm saying? Like just during conversation, not like right before you get to the act, but like just during conversation, you're like, look, if I want something, I ask for it. If it's this X, Y, Z, whatever, you let them know up front. So when you say it, it's not throwing them off guard because you already told them that this is how you are. You froze or you just sitting still? Can
I'm
you
just
move? You look like
I'm
a damn
just
man.
just
So,
sitting still. What you want me to be bopping in the screen? I'm sitting just like it's
damn.
something cold. I'm about to
Oh
freeze
my
to death.
goodness. Anywho, y'all.
You
Pamela,
said my froze. You're so
you was
stupid.
like,
I was
I mean, not
listening to you
moving at
talk.
all. Pamela
Oh,
said, I try to explain women enjoy affection, attention, laughter, and some type of chemistry. I totally agree with that, Pamela. We do. We absolutely do. Zinovich said, I want to ask you something. Go ahead and ask Zinovich. I hope it
I
ain't
don't see
no.
none of them comments you read. I don't see nothing on my screen. I don't know. Oh, I see it now. It just popped up. It's like delaying.
Manissa say, yes, they know someone told him. Exactly, Manissa. He know already. And then if they ask you that question, they already know. And he said, my penis is hard all the time. Why? Maybe you're not
you
doing
probably you
that.
probably thinking about stuff all the time. That's probably why.
Yeah, maybe. Gerald Reyes. Hey, Gerald. Gerald said
Hi,
sexy
Gerald.
porn. Manissa said, I've had trash D before years ago. I'm still mad. Girl, that'll make you, oh Lord, that'll do something to your spirit.
Yeah, Vonda sent me my only experience of trash dick.
You didn't even get it.
That's
So
the
how you know
point.
it was trash?
It was trash. It was trash.
It's trash if you experience it. He just did what he
No,
did
I did.
before he
I
got
experienced
serious.
that whole situation, which was traumatizing to my brain.
How you know it was trash though? After the initial nervousness he had, it might have been good, but you didn't give him the opportunity.
And no, no.
Aunt said, "Teach me. I'm open to learning if it's going to help the relationship." Good answer,
That's good.
Aunt. That's good. I mean, hey Abba.
Hey, Abba.
Oh Lord.
Oh, Abba, what you cut? Look,
Well,
I'm waiting
every
to see
time
that
I
little
look on my, I
red
feel like I have to
screen.
put my antennas up. Lamar said, "So why don't women listen when we tell them how we want the dick sucked? It depends on the woman you with. We're all ears."
If you're telling them like that, they'd probably be like, hell no.
Yeah, well, I told her,
That's just, yeah.
we're not listen, we're all
We're
ears.
listening.
No, but maybe she just don't like to do it, and she just doing it just to appease you.
To appease you. I mean, every woman don't like sucking a ding-a-ling.
Just because she do it, don't mean she likes doing it. She just doing something that she knows you like.
To appease you. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Orlando said, "Coffee. What if you didn't like what you saw, but you were horny?" Huh?
I would try to still adjust. I would adjust.
Well, I always say, and you know, I say this all the time. Just because it's bigger doesn't make it better. And the little
Uh-huh.
ones always make you come really, really, really fast.
It's like a tickle finger.
How you do it?
It's like a tickle finger, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. There's a method to the madness. It doesn't always have to be gigantic.
Yeah. Uh, he said he might need a check if he's always hard. Right. He said, I'm
And you're
trying to
not taking
masturbate.
Viagra?
He said he's trying to masturbate and after coming just minutes after he gets hard again. You might need to invest in you one of them dolls, Zenobia.
You might-
That's all
or
I'm
invest in a lot of
saying.
women that can handle all that all the time.
Hey, Donnell. You tell the truth, right? Mister, you crazy. But yeah, shit. I mean, hey, have you, question, have you ever been with somebody and you saw it and you looked and you was like, this gonna be bad. And you went through with it anyway?
Of course. Of course.
I plead the fifth.
Why of course I have.
Yeah, so I plead the fifth.
Uh-huh,
Aunt
I
said,
know.
Aunt said, bad head is just as bad as a bad screw. So I hope she's willing to be taught as well.
How do you teach somebody
Well,
how to suck your dick, Aunt? I mean, really. Either her mouth works or it doesn't. A woman that does not know how to give a blowjob will never know how to give a damn blowjob. Period.
I guess maybe she uses teeth and
I mean, you probably get some scrapings. Maybe she's sucking too hard. Maybe she ain't sucking hard enough. I mean, you can't teach somebody how to do that. Oh, you suck to the side. Move your teeth to the left. I mean, it just doesn't work. It's not coaching. You know, you can't do that.
well,
Either she
y'all
knows
need
how.
look if y'all need a tutorial, put Shelly in her inbox
I'll
for a
give you a quick one.
tutorial.
I'll give you a quick 2 seconds of how to do it, women.
Hit her up in her inbox. He
Get
said,
in the inbox.
I was married before. Zenovich said, I was married before, but she left you. Did she leave because you wanted too much sex? Answer,
What?
answer,
What was the
answer,
reason she left you?
answer, or something. Harlem, why you say no? So you wouldn't be with somebody and not have sex with her, like just kicking it with her, chilling. What if you really liked her and she just said, like, we cool, I enjoy our time together, whatever, and we enjoy each other's time. but I'm just not ready to take it to that level yet. You still wouldn't date her? He said, oh, he talking about the head part. He said,
That's what
hell
I'm
no.
saying.
He said, you can teach her. Orlando said, you scream, no teeth, damn it.
You cannot teach a woman how to give a blowjob. I'm trying to tell you this. You cannot.
Shelly, Aunt said, will you inbox him for instructions?
Yeah, I'll give you a tutorial to give to your girl. I'll send you one on a dildo and show you how you do it. Okay.
Nah.
It'd be definitely your exclusive. Yeah, the one and only exclusive of me doing that.
Harlem said, I'm out. Well, Harlem, you got to get to know somebody. Or you
Yeah,
want to draws first. He said he likes. Aunt said, I like.
I bet you will, and trust me.
Well,
Will. Yeah, but if I could just sit down for people, I could probably show you for real.
I watched this show one time. I think it was on HBO or something called Naked Sex, Real Sex, something. But it was this lady. It was like this group where they all nude all the time, and she was giving couples lessons on
I saw
blowjob.
that. I watched it. I know exactly what you're talking about. They'd be butt booty naked out in the
Yeah.
forest somewhere, sitting on.
She was like,
Yeah,
you
and she would
stroke
teach them
it,
how to do
and you
stuff.
stroke it, and then you just
And you
you open
push
your
it to the
mouth.
side.
Yeah, that was
If you're good
crazy.
at,
I
I'm
saw
telling
that
you,
years ago.
if you are good at what you do sexually, you don't even have to touch some people sometimes. I'm trying to tell you all this. Like sometimes you ain't got to touch much to get people where they got to go very quickly. Just depends on your skill.
I ain't no professional, but I think it's in them and Mrs. DNA.
Well, that's why I'll be randomly dating people, y'all.
And y'all, you got to be careful who you do certain things to, because
Oh
they might
yeah,
not be able to handle it all the time.
be crazy when you leave them, honey. They be like, Lord.
Okay, Zenovic said, now I'm trying to act as in the porn industry. That might be the job for you.
Well, if you have a hard dick all the time, I would take it. That'd be a hats
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Knock
I think
yourself
that
out,
may be
honey.
the job for you. Cheryl, and
Yeah.
Cheryl, my number is 256 dot 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 dot.
You're putting your number on a live, Anthony.
Oh, he didn't put it on. He letting you know where he at. 256. That's Alabama.
You Alabama boys.
Good dang dang.
I don't know. I
Look,
don't
they
know.
do. They do. I'm telling you.
Look. I don't know.
Orlando said, could say clip again. What that lady did? Could say clip again. What you talk about, Orlando? I'm lost, so I done forgot. Hey, Rose. Yeah, but
Hey, Rose.
again, it's all in what you want. I mean, I went out with people for like a long, long time and never, and I might have, and if I feel myself like liking them a little bit too much, or at the point where I feel like I'm getting horny and I'm ready to, I just go home and I just cut it off because I don't want to go there with that person.
You do
You know
what
what I mean?
again? It's a glitch in the screen.
I said if I've gone out with people and on one of these things where no sex or nothing is involved, and if I felt myself like thinking like, you know what, I might go ahead, I might wanna,
It's
I
still a,
just
it's still it's still a
cut them
glitch. It's
off.
a glitch.
I
It's a
wouldn't.
glitch. Say it again. Say it again.
Why do
It's a
you?
glitch.
Well,
It's
go
a
on your
glitch.
phone.
It's a
I ain't
glitch.
seen you put myself up,
I think we have a bad connection going on here. What did you say
It's your internet.
again? If you do what now? If you
Rose said,
feel like you
wow. Orlando said, Shell is perked up. Every time you talk about dick, she perked right on up for somebody not the one that ain't had it in 9 months, according to
some
her.
shit just gets me excited.
Hey, Shaheen, baby, how you doing? Yeah,
I
but
was messing with you. I could hear you.
I know you could. That's why I wasn't going to repeat myself. Not anymore. No more. No, but for real
Yeah.
though, that one is annoying. My daughter about to come in the house, and she kind of loud, her little friend. But if I felt like that, I'd be like, nah, I just cut it all off and just go home and distance myself.
Take a cold shower.
No, do myself. Everybody.
Hey, baby. Hey,
Look,
babies.
that get on my nerves.
Hey, there's more. Is there more coming?
Mm-mm. That's it. Aunt said, Atlanta, here I come. Oh, so you don't want Aunt up the truck driver. You know, you're a truck driver. Look, a truck driver.
What? What?
She loves a truck driver.
Somebody truck driver. Yeah, yeah.
Hi, C. Anthony. He said, nope, nope. Zenobit said, please give me advice to end it with sex. Well, I think, in my unprofessional opinion, that if you're seeking and if you stay hard all the time, you might need to go to the porn industry because it's always somebody got to bust it open for the cameras. So I
You
think
might need
that's
to
a
go to the
good.
doctor. Your
And you might
mind
be
is
like,
running.
let
Yeah,
me
but
take
his mind.
Viagra.
Yeah,
I
his
was
mind
like,
might be just running.
no, I was about to ask him if he like takes like any stimulants like Viagra or what is it, Cialis or any of that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because if
Managed
so,
water. What are
that's
you doing?
the problem. And eventually, if men keep taking that stuff, it affects the heart. So y'all better watch out for that stuff and do natural things. Is what I say.
Porn can't handle you either. If you ask me, if you're hard like that.
I don't want it that much like that.
Oh. Mm-mm.
Look, I'm gonna be a little dab and do me, and I'm good for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I don't have to have it all the time.
How many times do you think you should have it in a week?
If I'm in a relationship or if the man is right here in my physical space and I'm with him and we're
Are you looking
together,
at him?
I might jump on it 7 days a week. I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. It just depends. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Good, baby. That's good. Thank you. Rose said, liar, liar, pants on fire.
Which one, Vaughn?
You.
No lies about me, Rose. I'm
No,
telling the
but
truth.
I think maybe 3 times a week is good. Maybe 4. And
Well,
like early in the morning before the sunrise, or in the middle of the night, like 3 or 4 in the morning, is the best
I like
time.
I like I like take me sex.
Yeah, yeah, I like that too.
Just to
Anthony
take me sex.
said, he said the doctors tell him it's normal. Well, I don't know what to tell you, baby. I think you should go ahead and pursue the porn industry or get somebody whose libido is as high as yours.
Who stays horny all the time?
Yeah, somebody who got to have it all the time. My brother used to say women that like it all the time got white livers. He said they just can't get enough. He said they'll fuck you to death.
What? If sex is good, you want to have it. I'm sorry. If you're dating anybody and the sex is just who you want to put your hands on them, honey. I don't care who you are.
Like Manissa agreed with me. She said 3 to 4 times a week is good. And see, Anthony said 3 times. Rose said twice. Rose, you done got old.
And Rose,
You know,
you married, honey. Roll over is right there.
right. Just roll over, jump on it.
Touch them. Woo!
My glass is empty, y'all.
Very.
Aunt said, that's what I'm talking about, Vonda. Every damn day is what I'm talking about. I mean,
If it's
if
good, you're gonna want to.
but if you have that type of relationship and y'all have that type of connection, anytime is on and popping. It don't matter when it is, where it is, wherever. That's the best in life.
Well,
Jennifer said, I want to tell you that I am coming 2 times an hour.
Well, thank you for the explanation.
You might need to donate to the
The
community that
sperm
needs
bank.
babies.
Okay.
No, like donate the sperm to the sperm bank.
Because that's just a waste of sperm. I mean,
That's
it's
it.
anything.
You don't have any mental issues or
Yeah.
psychological things going on. Donate it to the sperm bank. They always need it. People always want to have a baby.
Mm.
Pam said, Zinovich, you get a testosterone pass. You need a whole bunch of women. Right.
Okay.
Rose said, I'm coming for y'all. He said, Shelly, I said 256 226. You got an inbox to get the rest of the number.
Okay, Anthony. This is just your tutorial now, honey.
Cause you know it's a truck stop over there on what's that? What's that? Where I used to live with right there's a huge truck stop.
off of
Dang.
off of all good?
No, hell no. Off like going towards Forest Park that way.
Oh, off of
Boulder
I know what you're
Crest.
talking about.
Boulder
I know
Crest.
Boulder Crest,
Boulder
yeah.
Crest. It's a big old
Yeah.
truck stop over there on Boulder Crest.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Let's see. He said he could come 14 times in a day. And you ain't went to the doctor for that. That's not normal, baby.
Look, are you a horse? What animal are you?
That is
I
so
don't even
funny.
think I want to know what that looks like in a day.
Rose said, I'm married. She said, yeah, I'm married, but I'm not blind or dysfunctional.
Well, you said twice a week, though.
He said he swears. He said he do that. Something wrong with you. That's not normal.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Michael. Boulder Crest. Yeah. Rose, you're so
Yes.
crazy.
Boulder Crest is the truck stop.
Orlando said there's also one on Moreland, and it's off I-20. Yeah.
We are not counting truck stops, trust and believe.
Moreland is off I-20, and Boulder Crest is off 285. Just so
Mm-hmm.
you know, FYI.
Thanks for the FYI. Appreciate the love.
I think that's a look, you know. Hey CJ, what you
Hey,
laughing
CJ.
at? But y'all, listen. Everybody say sex is sex, but to me, it's not. Unless you just going for that purpose. There's no emotion involved, no nothing involved. It's just straight fucking. I'm gonna just say it. That's it. But if you're trying to pursue somebody, I think it's good to wait. I'm just saying that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's not always easy. I can tell you that.
Yeah, especially if the touch is good.
Yeah, that part.
Something about them touches, y'all, can get you
Especially
go in your brain.
hold on, y'all. Close your door. Especially if they could like
Captivate the mind.
kiss really, really well too. Yes, pretty much a wrap.
Well, well.
I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, a kiss can definitely drive some factors there. She muted to say that, y'all. She must be cussing out the children.
No, I wasn't cursing her. I don't curse my baby.
Look, I heard you.
I don't cuss my baby. Some things she don't need to hear. But
Did I say something bad? No, it does. Kissing is very essential to the process of getting the person aroused. Trust and believe.
Aunt said we just described him. Okay, Aunt. Rose said
All
just
right,
kidding.
Aunt.
Rose said I'm just kidding. He stayed chasing me around the man cave.
But that's a good thing.
Oh God. I can see it. Y'all so crazy. Jennifer said, just talking with you make me coming now. It's embarrassing.
Well, I'm glad that you can talk and do this. That help you with the count of 14. You're probably on 15 right about now.
Yeah, it might be on 20. Oh Lord, I couldn't imagine.
I wouldn't want to
I
imagine.
somebody just like that.
Not that long, honey. That's too much.
No. Mm-mm.
I would be tired. They'd be like, okay, what now? What do you want now?
Yeah. Shit be
Mm.
on swole like
The
boop.
swole lips be swole, everything be swole down there. No, ain't nothing cute about
Look, you
that.
can hardly even put
No.
your ass in the water.
Sit down and squat, don't want to pee because the lips burn. No, 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 no. We gotta keep some shit intact here, baby.
Oh
Can't have stuff
God.
just falling all over the place. No.
Dang. Them used to be the good old days.
Okay. Now I gotta pick and choose about these. I be like,
Shit, that used to be the good old days. People look, they ain't doing it like that no more.
I know. I don't know what people are doing nowadays. It's just like I don't even know what it's called. It's just something you do.
Right.
The random pics or something. I don't know. Nah,
Girl. Look, I'm
I'm
like,
good.
yeah, that part.
I'm good.
Let's see. Orlando said 14 times a day his arms must look like Popeye.
Facts, Orlando. Facts.
Ed
Cause
said
honey,
he'll
he got to be. Say it again.
Ed said, Ed said it'll have your shit looking like a Valentine,
I'm telling you, swole on swole.
like a
Ain't
blowfish.
ain't nothing cute about a woman's coochie swollen. I'm telling you that right now.
It don't feel good either.
It don't feel good. That's not what you're going for here. It's painful. That shit hurts.
He said 14 times with some women. Some women. She said, Rose said, blow the whistle on this one. Gonna find a costume right now for tonight. Rose, you so
Go
crazy.
on, Cougar.
Look, she ain't lying either. See, Anthony said, you know when it gets swollen, the brother gotta lick and lap it and heal it like a puppy saliva.
I am. Look, when it's swollen, you don't even want that down there. It's
Hey,
painful.
Janice.
That is painful. I don't care what nobody say. If it's swollen, that I don't want it touched, licked, like nothing.
Yeah, that's not a good feeling, fellas. It's
You want
not.
Vaseline. That's what you want. A lot of Vaseline.
No, you want to be left the hell alone.
Alone until it shrink back to its format.
He said, not with his hand. Hey, Janice girl, what you doing? But
Well,
yeah, but
wow. Well, hats off to you, darling. I mean, you have something that probably every man wants to have, just a hard dick all the time.
that can't be good. Cause
I can't picture, I
ain't
can't
nobody
picture
have
that
that
healthy, my damn self. But hey, to each his own.
Ain't nobody
To
having
each
that.
his own.
So what do you think about men that take a long, 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 long time to come and you ready to get it over with? You done got
Look,
yours times or whatever, and they just keep going, going, going.
I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of the long, forever taking the decade to come. No, I'm just not a fan of that. Not my
Yeah,
thing. No, no.
I can agree with that to a degree. Now, when I'm ready to be done, I'm ready to be done.
It's not like we're
Period.
gonna just lay there and keep going and going and going and going and going and going. So I don't know.
Mm. Aunt said, I enjoy y'all ladies, but it's time for me. Time it's bedtime for me. But Shelly, I'm in Georgia now.
I can't with you, Anthony, but I will give you a tutorial though.
Well, you need to hit Anthony Dowdy, hit the inbox.
Look,
Um,
I'll give you a tutorial though.
Orlando said he can blow on it if it's swollen.
Now that might not be
Jennifer
bad.
Jennifer said, if it gets hard again, I'm horny all day. Where you from?
Somewhere in India,
There or Russia, somewhere.
somewhere far away.
Yeah, but no, I don't. Because when I'm done, I'm done. Like, go
Yeah,
ahead
well,
on, leave me alone, let me go to sleep. No, first let me get up, wash my ass, then let me go to sleep, leave me alone for a little while. Then maybe if I get a little bit of rest, we can revisit that. But not just to be on me, on me, on me. No, not we're not doing that.
do you pass the wash rag?
The wash rag, no, he getting his ass in the shower. Ain't no passing no rock. Here go rag or towel. Go get in the shower. Mm-mm.
Ah,
No.
I can't.
We love you too, Rose. He said he's from Africa. Okay.
That's why
Oh,
you're holding like that. Hey, thank you, Rose. We love you, baby girl.
well, that explains it.
Yeah, you might have some jungle in you.
Orlando said he might be from Wakanda.
Okay, somewhere other than here, obviously, because
From Wakanda.
well, we appreciate you joining
Wakanda.
this lovely live.
Oh my God. Y'all so crazy. Let's see. Janet says she ain't 20 no more. I ain't
I
either, but
know,
I
honey.
kind of feel like it sometimes.
Hmm.
Little wink. I kind of feel like it sometimes.
Okay.
So what about if you find somebody that can't match your sex drive, Shirley? What then? He's from
Yeah, we
Morocco,
won't.
he said.
There's no need to continue.
What if he just needs a little break?
It's gonna. It always ends up being a problem. But that goes with sex anyway. I have not ever dated a dude that I've had sex with that leaves me alone after. They always come back.
I plead
Always.
the fifth. I
Always
can't,
come back.
I can't say that on here.
I'm just telling you, they do. I don't know what the flicker flocker it be, but mm-mm.
I can't say that.
I take my skills seriously.
He said, he said your wink made me so hard. Look,
Look, she's gonna wink by 5 times. You're gonna come through the camera.
oh God.
Hey, oh man.
Rose said La Weta. You so silly. Hey, Oled. Right. Oled said he thought you were freaky or over 40. We said that, Oled.
Oh
Don't be
yeah,
trying to go back
most
now
definitely.
because you was having problems with women over 40. Okay.
That's because you was dating probably dead in 40. Not the ones
Randy
that are still
said, he
active.
thought I'm just saying, Randy, look, Rose husband said he ready.
Rose said she gonna get her a costume, honey. Gone, girl.
Look, I can only imagine. Rose is crazy.
I don't even want to know what you're putting on, Rose. I can imagine it's going to be something extremely freaky.
Ain't no telling. Mm-mm-mm. So, y'all, y'all got any last comments before we end this live because we are once again over our hour.
Oh, but we want to
He said
say
he's
this though.
36 years old.
Okay, hold up. So seriously, on a serious note, me and Vaughn have really been talking about doing a show, which we need to, about a lot of stuff going on in the world, like, this black on black stuff, white people, cops, all this stuff is going on that you see on the news every day. But we have to say this. Facebook will shut you down for just about everything you post. So
True.
when we do that show, you all can't come on here saying this nigger, this honky, oh, Trump's the this. You just can't post that on the wall because they won't air it. They'll actually take the show down. And when you're on probation on jail in Facebook, it's like 60 days. So we're just going to put that out there. When you see that topic come up about we're getting ready to do this, is going to be a serious topic. Just be mindful of what you post because they do monitor our wall. Okay.
And we know it gets people heated, especially with the stuff that's going on now. I kind of stay brushed up on the current events of what's going on in the world with these officers and all this type of stuff. So, like she said, just be mindful of how you say. You can say what you want to say, but just be mindful how you say it and what you're saying when you say it. I mean, and it's hard sometimes. Trust and believe. I know this because I'll be like ready to go, but you know, we just have to be mindful for what we're doing and not getting shut down because of something somebody said. It may not even be
Right.
us. It could be, something that one of you guys say or whatever like that. But that's all we're saying. So, anywho, with that being said, he's 36, Shelly.
Who?
Well, thank you, see Anthony. Come back and join us. We're on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we'll soon be coming to you guys Monday through Friday. We just haven't set a definite date for it yet, but we will let y'all know when we do. He said, first time catching y'all live. Really enjoyed listening to y'all. Yep. Okay,
And
good.
that's my baby. Anthony, I love me some him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks,
Hey,
Aunt.
Randy. Yeah, so it's all good though. But y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get off this live because, like I told y'all when we started, I have not eaten in probably almost 2 days. I haven't had an appetite, but we love you
And I've
guys.
ate enough for the both of us.
What?
I said I've ate enough for the both of us.
That's always. But y'all don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, Naughty Nights 22. And please put all of y'all that stream to this go to our fan page. We need you guys on our fan page, and we definitely need you subscribing to our YouTube channel. So please, please, please do that. So with that being said, I'm going to say good night. We love you guys, and we will see you guys on Wednesday. Anthony said cool beams and designer jeans. You too, Shelly. Okay.
All right,
Thank
y'all. We
you.
love y'all, and good night.
Good night. You
Ladies and
forgot to
gentlemen,
say living
you're
life.
now tuned into
Loving
Naughty
life and loving
or
what we
Nice.
do. And
Let's go. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real. Ladies and gentlemen, you're now
I hate
tuned
this thing.
into
That's what I do.
Naughty.
Well, let's sing it. We wonder.
We don't want no fake love. We only want the real deal. We don't want no fake love. I don't even know she lied.
You're now tuned
Have you ever
into
met a sister with a
Naughty
shit
or
together?
Nice. Let's go. Me don't want no fake. Ladies and
You're
gentlemen,
so crazy.
you're now tuned
Thank
into
you. I like my ponytail. Orlando. What are you doing?
You do it because I'm just having a bad day on this end of the screen.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're now tuned into Naughty or Nice. Let's go. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal. Me don't want no fake love, me only want the real deal.
Have you ever met a sister with her shit together? Maintaining, never complaining, trying to make shit better. She's got a real good life with the right frame of mind. She's the real deal, baby, and she know how to grind. On the job or in the bedroom, baby, the truth. And with her by your side, homeboy, you can't lose. Just slip on the dress and go to work like a pro. Then bring that ass home and drop it down to the floor. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's a lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Educated, sophisticated, conversation so deep. She's the lady in that world, but a freak in the sheets. Shelly live and be lovebird. Shelly live and be lovebird. Shelly live and be lovebird. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shelly live and be lovebird. Shelly live and be lovebird. Shelly live and be lovebird.
It's Shelly live and be lovebird. Good night,
It's still
y'all.
not ending.
Why you looking so mean? Why are you telling me good night?
I can't